The second beast of Revelation chapter 13 is the United States of America. I did a video called the USA and Antichrist where I explained this from the scriptures. You can find the link in the description below. Trump threatens the USA with court action because he says the win of Biden was fraudulent. What does this say to the rest of the world? Biden might be a better president. He might be gentler. He might be more calm. We might not expect now a nuclear bomb to fall on China. But the Bible warns us against this beast in Revelation chapter 13. If you've not subscribed yet to our channel, then click on the subscribe button, click on the bell and on all, and you'll receive notifications every time we upload a video. We upload weekly videos on marriage, end-time prophecy, theological topics, parenting, and many of the sorts. Let's get back to our topic. In Revelation chapter 13 verse 11 it says, "Then I saw another beast coming out of the earth, and he had two horns like a lamb, and he spoke like a dragon." The Bible says the second beast of Revelation will speak like a dragon. That is the USA. And in verse 16 it says, "He causes all, both small and great, rich and poor, free and slave, to receive a mark on their right hand or on their foreheads." So the Bible says that the United States of America will enforce the mark of the beast. So it doesn't really matter who the president is. In the end of the day, it will be the USA that will enforce the mark of the beast because they have taken hands with the papacy. Now this new president is an interesting president. As I said before, he's a gentler president. But what can we learn from the history of the USA and the papacy or the Antichrist? In 1984, they established an alliance. And since then, every president has met with the Pope. Biden is a Roman Catholic. And he's only the second president in history that is a Roman Catholic. Now, I don't judge Biden as a person. I'm not saying that he is going to fulfill the prophetic scriptures of Revelation chapter 13. The USA will do that. It doesn't matter who the president is. But this president really fits the bill for this prophetic event to take place in our lifetime. He might be gentler than Trump, but he's still a Catholic. Joe Biden had 4 private meetings with John Paul II. Here is a picture of Joe Biden and John Paul II. This article says Joe Biden's Catholic politics are complicated, but deeply American. Listen to what it says. In spring of 1980, Pope John Paul II had one of the longest meetings of his fledgling papacy. It wasn't with a world leader, a US president, or even a Secretary of State. It was with a 37-year-old Joe Biden, a US senator barely a year into his second term. Why would the Pope have a lengthy meeting, one of the longest in history for John Paul II, with Joe Biden, who wasn't a president nor a vice president at that stage? Were they preparing him for this very moment? Listen to this article. How Joe Biden's faith shapes his politics. This article states, when Joe Biden seeks to inspire or comfort, he turns to his faith. His speeches are woven with references to God, biblical language, or the Pope, the Antichrist. So for Biden, his faith plays a vital role in his politics, in the decisions he makes. Here is a picture of Joe Biden and Pope Francis. Here you can see Joe Biden with Barack Obama, the former president. And you can see how Biden is clapping hands for Obama while Obama does the horned hand from the Satanic Bible with both of his hands at the same time. All of this leads us to the place where we can say the final events is right in front of us. Another interesting thing about the United States of America at this stage is that 7 out of the 9 justices in the Supreme Court are all Roman Catholics. Evangelicals, Protestants have been worked out. The other 2, they are Jews. The new Chief Justice, Amy Barrett, is also a Roman Catholic. So isn't this interesting? The president and 7 out of the 9 in the Supreme Court are all Catholic. This would not have happened at the start of the United States of America. When Abraham Lincoln was president, this would not have been the case. because the Protestants fled from the persecution of the Roman Catholic Church during the Dark Ages. They set up a kingdom. That's why this beast in Revelation chapter 13 have horns like a lamb. These two horns represent civil freedom and religious freedom, meaning no pope and no king. And the deadly wound of the Roman Catholic Church is healing fast. And that's why we've got Roman Catholics in leadership of the United States of America. Listen to this article while Trump was in office. Trump signs new law to provide relief to genocide victims in Iraq and Syria. Now that is a very good law to write, but look who's standing next to him. Roman Catholics. While he's signing this law in. My friends, the Bible warns us in Revelation chapter 13 verse 15. He, the United States of America, was granted power to give breath to the image of the beast, that the image of the beast should both speak and cause as many as would not worship the image of the beast to be killed. This image is church and state united. It's the same power the beast power had during the Dark Ages, when church and state united and they persecuted God's people for 1,260 years. That's why it's called the image of the beast. The very image of the papacy during the Dark Ages will be restored at the end of time, and it's the United States of America that will give breath to that image, and we're seeing it happen in front of our eyes. Soon, church and state would unite again. The USA will give its army over to the papacy, and persecution would follow. I want to just reiterate the point. It doesn't really matter who the president is. The USA will fulfill Bible prophecy. And the Bible says to us in Daniel chapter 2 verse 21, He, God, removes kings and raises up kings. Have Biden been raised up for such a time as this? To bring in the final events so that we can go home soon? My friends, more than ever, this is the time that we need to live a surrendered life to Jesus Christ.